viewers, welcome to Face to Face program, the only English spoken program on BINUSTV with me, Ivana Beatrice. For the next 60 minutes, we will discuss about one topic, which is One Step Closer to Japan with Japan Foundation. And today here we have a very special guest, which is Mr. Tadashi Ogawa. Yes, how are you, Mr.?
Very good. Thank you very much for coming to Japan Foundation.
And he is the Japan Foundation Director General, and he's the Regional Director for Southeast Asia. So today we're going to chat a bit with him, and let's just start. Sir, how long have you been living in Indonesia?
I have been here in 1 year and a half, and this is my second duty. Means 18 years ago, I stayed here for 4 years.
Okay, that was nice to go back here, or?
I feel like Kumbari Kampong.
Oh, okay, going back to your hometown.
Yes.
Okay, and then is there any other business that you're doing instead of being the director in here?
In Japan, I teach Japanese culture diplomacy in Japanese university.
Okay.
So some academic work
Like
for
a
my
lecture?
private time. Yes, as
So
a lecturer. Yes.
You're living a very cultural life.
Right.
Yeah, it was fun actually. And then maybe I'm going to ask a few questions about Japan. So how is Japan going on today, nowadays?
Well, maybe Japan experienced 2 years ago very horrible disaster,
Yes.
earthquake,
Earthquake,
and tsunami, and
yeah.
the nuclear accident. And steadily, Japan is recovering from this disaster. And as a representative of Japan Foundation and the Japanese citizens, I would like to say thank you to Indonesia, because when we had calamities, a lot of support from Indonesia, spiritually and economically, financially.
Yes. But right now they have recovered a lot, right?
Yeah, step by step.
Step by step. But I think when I saw on the news, Japan is recovering very quickly. Yeah, it's kind of amazing to see how fast they can recover.
But still, we had a lot of tasks to overcome. Yes.
And then from your story also that we have supported further with when the disaster is happening, it seems that the relationship between Indonesia and Japan is very good. So what kind of international cooperation does Indonesia and Japan have?
I think Japan, Indonesia, both countries suffers from natural disasters like flood and volcanoes, eruptions, and earthquake. So I think when we have a disaster in other countries like Philippines or Thailand or other Asian countries, maybe Japan and Indonesia can work together to help these disaster affected countries.
Hand to hand helping each
Hand
other.
helping each other, yes.
Yes, it was very good cooperation. And actually, I'm kind of wondering, what is the reason that the Japan Foundation is established in Indonesia?
Japan Foundation was established to introduce Japanese culture and Japanese people to Indonesia, and also we'd like to introduce Indonesian culture and Indonesian people to Japan. So we are going to promote a mutual understanding between two
Mutual
countries.
understanding through the culture. Yeah.
Yes.
Do you experience any cultural shock when you first moved in Indonesia? Is there any big differences between it?
Well, when I came here for the first time, I was really bit shocked at how can I say, hijo. It's something like green pepper, green pepper.
Green pepper.
Yeah,
The
sangat pedas. Hot peppers.
very hot peppers.
Yeah.
Oh,
When we eat
the chilies,
chilies.
the green chilies.
Green chilies.
Oh, so
That's it.
So that's the first food that shocked you first in Indonesia.
When I was offered, how can I say, cake, kue manis.
Yes.
But on the top, green
There's the green
chilies. But I
see.
didn't know that that's a cherry.
Okay.
So I eat.
So I think I know the food that you're eating. Is it risoles? Yeah.
Not really spicy like Indonesian food. That is some kind of show. But,
Yes, it's supposed to be like a design to make it look better, but
I feel compared with other countries, I think Indonesia and Japan has similarity in something in common rather than other countries. So in such sense, I have not much culture shock.
Maybe just the food shocks.
Food shock.
Yeah. Okay, and then is there any cultural and education program brought from Japan Foundation to Indonesia that is related to Japan culture?
Our main activities or prioritized activities in Indonesia is to promote Japanese language education.
Okay.
And now in Indonesia, around 720,000 people study Japanese language.
Oh, okay.
But still lacking good teacher and textbook. So we are going to support this
To support the facilities for Indonesian to learn the language of Japan.
Rather than facilities, or we are going to empower teachers.
Oh, okay. So instead of helping ones who wants to learn the language of Japan, you support the teachers to be able to teach better in the language of Japan.
Provide the opportunities to learn, update new methodology of teaching Japanese language.
Okay. Okay. So maybe for this session it was enough, and we're going to go back again after the commercial break.
Hello viewers, now Face to Face is on the one of the cool international event organized by Japan Foundation Jakarta. This is the discussion conference by Keiichi Hara, the animation movie director for Crayon Chan. He came here to introduce and announcing his movies, which on that movie shows the Japan culture itself. So to know more about this famous director animation, so let's ask him for some question. Okay, good afternoon, Mr. Keiichi Hara. Okay, and then Mr. Riza Adrian as the translator for Mr. Keiichi Hara. So the first question that we want to talk about is that please tell us briefly about your new movie, Hajimari no Michi. Is it will play in Indonesia or not?
僕にとって初めての実写の作品なんですね。で、描いているのは僕が一番影響を受けた、日本の映画監督の木下圭介という人のある若い時のある時期を描いた作品です。
Ini adalah film live action movie saya yang pertama. Ini ceritanya mengenai hidup seorang director, yaitu yang terkenal di Jepang, Kinoshita Keisuke, yang karya-karyanya cukup mempengaruhi saya sampai saat ini. Indonesiaで上映する予定あるんですか？
今のところないと思いますけど、望んでもらえれば多分それも実現するかもしれませんけど。
Sampai selama ini belum ada rencana akan diputar di Indonesia, tapi kalau ada yang mau nonton, mungkin bisa diwujudkan.
The movie that people in here mostly talking about it is Summer Day with Cho. With Cho. And then people in here show asking about the traditional music from Indonesia, gamelan, that shows in that movie. The question came from, why are you so interesting with that traditional music from Indonesia? What makes you so interesting to that traditional music?
例えばインドネシアの人が日本の伝統音楽や、アニメや漫画を見て面白いと思うことと多分そう違わないと思う。僕がやっぱり初めてガムランって音楽を聴いた時にものすごい衝撃を受けましたよ。聞いたことない音楽だ。ものすごく新しいと思ったし、伝統音楽なんだけど新しいと思った。であとは一番魅力を感じたのはやっぱりものすごく自然を感じさせる音楽だなと思ったんですよね、ガムラン。そこが魅力でカッパに絶対使いたいと思うようになった。
Ya sebenarnya itu sama saja. Artinya saya yang baru mengenal Indonesia sehingga bisa begitu merasakan hal yang menarik dari Indonesia, dan sama juga seperti orang Indonesia yang mengenal tradisi Jepang dan menganggap itu menarik gitu. Memang waktu saya mendengar lagu gamelan ini, instrumen gamelan ini, saya merasa menerima suatu kejutan yang sangat besar, dan saya menganggap ini adalah musik yang baru gitu. Walaupun itu musik sendiri adalah musik tradisi yang sudah lama gitu. Tapi saya merasa itu adalah sesuatu yang sangat baru dan segar sekali saya rasakan. Dan dengan mendengar lagu ini pun kita seperti dibawa untuk menikmati keindahan.
日本とインドネシアは国同士っていうレベルじゃなく、僕レベルでいうと僕とインドネシアの関係は非常に友好的だと思ってますよ。僕はインドネシアが好きだし、何度もプライベートでも来てますから。
Memang ketika masa lalu Jepang pernah menjajah Indonesia, jadi ada masa kolonialisme, tapi memang itu sangat disayangkan sekali. Tapi sekarang kan udah tidak ada lagi hal seperti itu. Mungkin menurut saya dibanding pemerintah Jepang dan Indonesia sendiri, hubungan saya dengan Indonesia sangat bersahabat itu, karena saya sering melakukan perjalanan ke Indonesia, jalan-jalan di Indonesia dan menikmati Indonesia. Jadi hubungan saya dengan Indonesia secara pribadi sangat baik sekali.
Hopefully this good relation will be long last. Okay.
I hope so.
Okay, for ended this discussion, we want to asking you to give the signature to this paper.
最後に紙フェイストフェイスプログラムという番組で、最後オーディエンスに最後書いていただきます。はい、ここ。
Yes. Okay.
Back again in Face to Face with me, Ivana, and that was a report video from an interview with Keiichi Hara in one of the Japan Foundation event on December 2012. And Keiichi Hara is the big screen director of Shin-chan and Doraemon. We could have the special interview thanks to Japan Foundation. So, Mr. Ogawa, that event was organized by Japan Foundation. Is there any more events that have been held and organized before by Japan Foundation?
Well, according to my knowledge, maybe this is the first time so the animation film director come to Indonesia to have a talk show. But we had already a lot of animation film in our film libraries. So we had introduced Japanese animation film to Indonesia. So
and so in the movie libraries that you mentioned before, is it available for public that we can watch it, or?
Yes. So if you have a request, please contact our staff, and we can organize a film show.
Oh, so they, instead of the talk show and any other events, like one of the example of the event can be like film show. That's interesting because sometimes our movie theater doesn't really publish like Japanese movies. And then, so actually, when did the Japan Foundation was founded? The original Japan Foundation. When does it found?
The Japan Foundation was established in 1972. It means this is the 40th anniversary of our foundations. And Japan Foundation Jakarta was opened 2 years later after that. So it means in 1974. This is 39 years since we started our program in Indonesia.
It was quite a long time ago. Okay. So
before you were born.
Yeah, before I was born, of course. And then, so in order to spread the cultural knowledge of Japan, and Japan founded the Japan Foundation, right? And so what kind of activities does it involve?
Mainly, we have 3 areas in our activity. First, to exchange art and culture, like we are going to introduce a Japanese music group or Japanese classic dance like No and Kyogen. Or we are going to have painting exhibitions, sculptures on Japan, or film shows. So these are artistic exchange is the first area, and the second area is promote Japanese language education, as I explained before, and so we are provide an opportunity for the Japanese language instructor in Indonesia to get the training in teaching Japanese as a foreign language, or we are going to have a Japanese proficiency test.
Japanese proficiency test, just
like a test,
TOEFL. Yeah, I see.
And the third area is promote Japanese studies and intellectual exchange. So it's something like academic dialogue. Yes.
Oh, okay.
So these 3 areas, we have various activities in this country.
Okay, so there are so many exhibitions of culture of Japan from Japan Foundation, and as we all know, many Indonesians are really fascinated with the culture of Japan, like manga, cosplay, and like J-music, Japanese band. And then, from your opinion, how is the relationship of the Japan Foundation and the Japanese lover community in Indonesia?
Oh yes, so we are very happy to work together with Japan lovers community as a partner. So it means if Japanese culture club organize Japanese film show night, we are very happy to bring our films from our film library to organize these film shows. That's one example. So I think Japan culture club lovers are quite important partner for us.
So the Japanese lover community is playing a big part in having a partnership with the Japan Foundation.
Right.
So is it possible that if one want to organize an event of Japanese culture, so we can contact Japan Foundation for support?
And especially I'm quite welcome initiative from local cities because at least Jakarta has much opportunity to get contact with Japanese people and Japanese culture, but maybe in local cities out of Java Islands. So the opportunity to get contact with the Japanese culture is quite limited. So I'm very happy. I'm very happy to go there and show Japanese culture, and I'm happy to dialogue with this Japan lovers community.
Yes, it was very interesting that, like for the example, we have like the Japan Matsuri the last time, and also I knew some bands of in my university, that they love to sing the Japanese songs, and I think it will be nice if you guys want to organize an event based on Japanese culture to contact Japan Foundation, since Japan Foundation would love to help.
Yes, and thanks to the new technology like Facebook and Twitter, we are more easily and we are most cost effectively can dialogue with this Japan lovers community all over Indonesia. So please contact Japan Foundation through the Facebook and the Twitter or website, our website.
Okay, so what is the Facebook? The name of the Facebook, the group?
Japan Foundation Facebook.
Japan Foundation Facebook, and for the Twitter? The same. Also, if you want to have more information about Japan Foundation for the partnership, for the support, and if you want to organize an event, simply contact them straight to the Japan Foundation through Facebook, through their Twitter, with the username of Japan Foundation. Yeah, and they will love to help you to conduct an event or extra.
We are ready to work with you.
They're ready. They're super ready to work with you. So what are you waiting for? For Japanese lover, so Japan Foundation is opening a big hand for you guys to join, and also they're having some events. They're holding some events also, so we can see the updates of the events that you're going to conduct in your Facebook also.
Yeah, constantly. So we revise our website and to update latest information. So please check every day and
please check every day. Yeah, because
we're going to show new informations, new events.
Their events will be updated in their Facebook, their websites, and also their Twitter. So for you Japanese lovers, just simply log onto your Facebook and also find the Japan Foundation, or just follow their Twitter, and you will get the updated information for their events. And instead of the events in the three, like for the English, is there any like culture, like maybe like drinking the tea? What is it called? The drinking tea.
Drinking tea. Tea ceremony?
Yeah, the tea ceremony. It is very interesting. Do you have any classes for that also?
Yes, we have a sado class. And sado means a tea ceremony.
Oh, sado is the tea ceremony.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that is enough for this segment, and we'll go back to you again after the commercial break. Back again with me, Ivana Beatrice, in face-to-face program, and that was a video of Yokose Japan, one of the Japan campaign a campaign to visit Japan. And here we're going to talk about what is exactly Yokose Japan. So, Mr. Ogawa, what is exactly the meaning of Yokose Japan?
Yeah, Ivana-san, it means so welcome. Yokoso means welcome.
So it's welcome to Japan.
Yes.
Okay, in the video, I saw that there are 3 charms that they're highlighting. It's about the beautiful Japan, the delightful Japan, and also the cool Japan. So, in beautiful Japan, they're showing some beautiful sceneries. So, in your opinion, what is your recommendation of places, beautiful places in Japan?
Maybe for Indonesian people, it is very rare opportunity to see snow.
Yes.
So if you come to Hokkaido in February, you can see a lot of snow. So it's quite beautiful.
Yeah.
But also, if you go to Okinawa, it's really a semi-tropical island like Indonesia. You can find a lot of commonalities of a beautiful nature like coral reefs. That could be attraction for the Indonesian people too. Of course, you should not miss Mount Fuji. It's a beautiful mountain. Yes.
Highest mountain. So in Mount Fuji, the hiking and sightseeing for the mountain?
Yes, in summer, like July and August, you can go hike up until the top. But except summer, it's really severe conditions to go hike without professional equipment.
Okay. So it is very not recommended to go there on summer. To go to
only
Mount Fuji.
summer.
Only summer because it is very
but it's
severe.
It's very beautiful to
It's
see
very
from the
beautiful.
foot.
Yes.
From the foot.
Yeah, maybe if you enjoy doing some hikings when you visit Japan, don't forget to visit Mount Fuji. But don't forget not to visit it on summer because it will be so severe, the conditions. So yeah, that's
But if you go to winter, you can see very beautiful Mount Fuji covered with snow.
Oh
But
yeah.
summer we have no snow.
Oh, so it's really different,
Mount Fuji has a lot of faces and attractions. So in each season, Mount Fuji has their own attractions.
Okay, so the spring Mount Fuji, the summer Mount Fuji, the autumn Mount Fuji, and the winter Mount Fuji has different faces.
That's right.
Oh, and also different attractive.
That's right.
Okay, that will be interesting. So if you're going to visit Japan, visit for the whole year. So you can experience the spring, summer, and also the autumn and the winter. And then about the delightful Japan. In the video, I saw that there are so many festivities in the festivals. Like how many exactly are there the festivals that they celebrate?
Wow!
It's so many.
It's so many.
Yeah.
So I cannot count them.
So can you
as you have seen, so we have a lot of festival in summer. But
Summer festival?
in spring, we are going to have cherry blossom.
Oh, in
So
spring we have
Sakura
cherry blossom.
Matsuri, cherry blossom festival is held in spring, and in autumn we are going to have a festival of how can I say, Momiji.
Momiji festival.
Yeah, so leaves are turning red.
Oh,
It's so
okay.
beautiful, red and chocolate
Yeah.
colors.
Wow.
And winter we have snow festivals. So
Okay.
every season
Every
we have
season you
again
have the own
festivals.
attraction.
So it's a really numerous number of festivals all over Japan.
And talking about festivals, I'm kind of wondering of a moment when people are placing their dolls, like the one behind here. So the Hina Matsuri, they call it. So what is the history behind Hina Matsuri?
Okay. First, Hinamatsuri is held in 3rd of March.
The 3rd of March.
So spring festival.
Oh, it's part of the spring festival. Okay.
And so originally, Hinamatsuri started in around 1,000 years ago.
So it's been a long time ago.
A long time ago. We call it Heian period. It's a
Heian period. Like it's
and
history.
that time, people believe dolls
absorbing
the bad luck, and so dolls protect the children from bad luck or calamities. So that time, parents put the dolls on boats and throwing away on the river.
So let it flow with the river.
To let the bad luck will not approach children.
Okay.
But in modern times, this habit becomes more mass culture and popularized.
Yeah.
And then each family put the hina to celebrate the growth of girls' children.
So the Hinamatsuri festival is a festival where you put the dolls for the girls on the March 3rd. It is part of the summer festivals, and it is believed that the dolls will absorb bad spirits that the parents are taking their children away from. So they believe that their children will be safe once their doll are put inside the placings, and that will keep their children safe. And then the next charm is the cool Japan. I believe that every one of us understands and knows that Japan is very famous with their technologies, like for the robots, for the Shinkansen and everything. So, in your opinion, how is the development of technology in Japan?
For Indonesia, I would like to recommend our technology of early warning system from disaster, earthquake and tsunamis.
The early warning system.
It means when earthquake broke out from the epicenter, these waves comes. There are two waves, very fast wave and very slow but strong waves. And when we catch a fast wave, and it is computerized and centralized, and this information spread over mass media or mobile phones before the big wave comes. And Shinkansen automatically stop the electric. Means speed is going down.
Oh, okay. So everyone can evacuate.
In much great East Japan earthquake, no calamities of Shinkansen because this early warning systems functions. I think Indonesia can also adapt this early warning system to protect lives.
Yes. Because this early warning system will help us a lot in preventing many casualties in the natural disasters, because Japan and Indonesia share the same kind of disaster,
That's right.
like the earthquake, the flood, the wave, and the tsunamis, and etc. And
also, I just want to emphasize. So our public transportation system, like subway, is really effective and very safe.
Yes.
So as you know, Jakarta is really
facing
traffic jams, and I think our public transportation system can be one of the model to adapt in Jakarta.
Yes, for the public transportation, because we all know that Jakarta is facing a very big problems with the traffic jams, and everyone is complaining about it, and we hope that the government can solve that soon by cooperating with Japan for their subway system, the effective and safe one, so everyone can enjoy and have a good trip with the public transportation. And hold on for a second, don't go anywhere. We're going to come back after the commercial break. Welcome back to Face-to-Face program with me, Ivana Beatrice, and we have our special guest today, Mr. Ogawa. And today we have talked about Japan Foundation, Japan, and also many other things that are fascinating in Japan. We have seen the Yokosuka Japan also, and we have talked about the recommendations of what we're going to have in traveling to Japan. And also we all have watched before and have heard before that Japan has so many fascinating places to visit with different phases in each time of the season, such as from spring, summer, autumn, and also winter. So next we're going to talk about the cultural exchange and also for educational things. And so Mr. Ogura, as I am still in my university life, I'm still kind of wondering if there's any chance for me to go to Japan for education studies.
There are quite a few opportunities. Not only Japan, but Japanese government, Japanese university provide study Japan programs. For example, a few weeks ago, Prime Minister Abe visited Jakarta, and he announced a new program. It's called Genesis 2.0. And in this program, Japan will invite 30,000 youth from Asian countries to stay in Japan a few weeks and study Japan and communicate, dialogue with the Japanese people. And I wish, I hope, soon, for details will be announced from Japanese embassy. And Japan Foundation, we have Japanese speech contest, high school level and also more than university levels.
Okay.
And winners, second and third winner, is going to be invited by Japan Foundation, and he or she has the opportunity to participate in a speech contest worldwide.
Okay, so
As an Indonesian champion.
Oh, okay. So there will be a speech contest also in Japanese that the champions will represent Indonesia as in a worldwide speech contest in Japan. It will be very interesting for the first, second, and third winner. So they're going to be invited to Japan and we're going to go there for free.
Right.
Yes, for free. So if you guys want to join the Japanese speech competition for you Japanese literature students, you can simply join. And when is the competition going?
This year, in coming June,
Oh, in June.
we are going to have final speech contest. But before that, depends upon the district. They have a speech contest in the district. So in Jabotabek areas, we already had a speech contest.
You had already. Okay. So for you who wants to join, maybe you can join next year.
Yeah, that's right.
Because the regional competition has already started. So next year, make sure you checked on Japan Foundation website for more information, so you can join, and maybe you're gonna be the representative of Indonesia to go to Japan. And also, instead of the speech contest talking about the Genesis, so what kind of visit will be if we're going to join the Genesis program? Like in what focus? So is it possible for me one from economic background to go enjoy the Genesis?
I'm still not quite sure the details, but according to Genesis first programs, Genesis has a various group, and each group has its own focus topic. For example, one group is focused on disaster management, and one group focus on pop culture. So maybe one group requires Japanese proficiency, but the other group doesn't require Japanese proficiency. So you are going to wait up until the details program will be announced in the future.
Okay, so that was about the Genesis. So we're going to just wait for further announcement from the Prime Minister for confirmation. And for those of you who are interested, there will be a lot of focus in the Genesis program. So don't worry about what your major is or what focus do you have. That will be there in the Genesis. And also, is there any opportunities of scholarship maybe or an exchange studies like for one semester in Japan university?
Now, Japanese universities increasingly provide scholarship to foreign students. I'm an alumni of Waseda University, and Waseda has their own scholarship, and other universities have a scholarship. And here we have a JASO office. JASO is a Japanese Association of Study and Scholarship, and they provide these information on scholarship from Japanese university. Check it, and this can provide opportunity. And the Japanese embassy called Kokuhi Ryugak. Kokuhi Ryugak means national government scholarship to study Japan. So for the information, Kokuhi Ryugak, please contact Japanese embassy.
Okay. So for scholarship chance for you who wants to join universities in Japan, you can visit Japan's embassy, and also the scholarship is available from the universities itself, so you can check the websites per university. JASO office, and the Japan Foundation also have JASO service, the Japan Association for Study and Scholarship. And really, if you want to join the scholarship, just simply find information, because actually there are a lot of information that they're sharing, but maybe it's just us who are kind of lazy to find out.
And the JASO office is located in the same floor of this building.
Oh,
so if you come to Japan Foundation, maybe you can go to JASO
to check for requirements.
Check for the requirements.
So if
it's very convenient.
Oh, yeah. So if you want to visit Japan Foundation, don't forget to stop by to the JASO, because in there you can find information about the scholarship that you need. And also, in your recommendation, in your opinion, is there any specific university that you would like to recommend to us, or maybe your alma mater, your previous university, the Waseda University?
Of course, I love my alma mater university, but fairly, I'm recommending any Japanese universities.
Okay. So every university is very good.
Yes.
Okay. It's good. So maybe one last question. Maybe I would like to ask: is there any words that you want to share? Because this will be the last one.
In the initial speech I told, Japan feels so thank you to Indonesia when we faced an earthquake and tsunami. And I'm a citizen of Japanese people. Sincerely, I like to say terima kasih kepada Indonesia.
Okay, so thank you, Ms. Argo, for the time, and thank you for staying tuned with us and watching us. Don't forget to watch us again on the next episodes. We will be visiting different cultural centers, so wait for us and don't forget to watch us again. See you on the next episode. I'm Ivana Beatrice signing off. Thank you.